Boom. Boom. Okay. Pre-trial. Set skills. Melodious voice. We got that from Sayaga. Increase damage to the opponents when a statement is destroyed. What the fuck? Did I set the skill? I did. Okay, cool. I don't have to open the e-handbook. I know what the truth is. It's you!
Begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
I think they do a lot of the talking in this.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment.
You might still have to do some
But if you pick the
brain
wrong
stuff.
one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
I sound just like her. No.
What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Here he go. Sicko. Sicko with his butthole eyes.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Not at all. Yeah. So we got truth bullets. Actually, you know what? I should have, just so I know the buttons. Whoops. Evidence of a struggle. That's our only truth bullet. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
Who the fuck said that? Silencer. Yeah, you'll see. Fire truth bullet flashback. What? Concentrate. Okay.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, fuck, that was it. How do you shoot again? I forgot. How do you how do you shoot? With the Y button. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka.
We know that part already.
And the murder took place
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't.
So.
No, it's wrong.
That's wrong. So like, anytime we have evidence of stuff, that's where we interject.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She's taking a big shit.
She must have been
Got
attacked
stabbed.
in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Bro, that's half this stuff.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
The knife in her body, yeah. We gotta have a debate about it.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her.
There's no way they're this stupid.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used a pad on him.
No, it's wrong.
It's not a random knife, it's from the kitchen. Break.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Are you fucking stupid?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
I guess Makoto and Aoi.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Sorta.
And if you
Yeah,
look
he was
real
defending the
close,
body.
I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Yeah, I don't know what other knife there is.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
You should tell us. It's you!
I mean, we all know Makoto.
Look at that. You see, he pointed at himself. He knows.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments.
Well, we
Oh,
can
shit.
talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will.
You really believe that?
I was doing her pose. Fuck you, shit. There's a bit more to learn about it. Yeah, let me do it this time. I was already doing that. Okay. Time will slow down. On top of that, it'll steady your aim. Concentrating will consume the focus gauge, and if the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. It'll recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Good luck and have fun. Let the bodies hit the flow. Aoi's account.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the... But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from me. He did it in secret. Nobody.
No, that's wrong!
It's wrong. Okay, wait.
Bro, am I
Hold
crazy
on.
or is the music louder
I
than
didn't
the...
take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Saw the way she was... God. Huh? Just... Don't want to finish my day. Blah, 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 blah. We already heard this conversation before. Yeah, flashback. We ain't gotta worry
Just
about
to be
that.
perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
So there's no point.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But
what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops, did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Who gonna tell her no? like who in this room gonna say something to her? Like, Sakura, you can't do that. Yeah? Who says? Like...
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school
regulations? It just says you can sleep in the dorms.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorm. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other
She's gonna snap him in half.
Actually, there is one other possibility.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, I thought she was done talking.
One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore. Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
She put the knife in her body herself. Yeah, that they literally said Sayaka like 3 times.
Sayaka's the one who
Why do we have to click?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
He on your ass, bro. He not wrong.
See? He did do it after all.
This horny bitch.
No, you're wrong.
That's gonna kill me, bro. I gotta stop doing that.
All off in the wrong direction?
No, I'm not. I can't do it again. I'm about to get. Oh my god. Yeah, because I can't see it. My eyeballs are going like that. I can't see nothing, man. I'm going so fast, I'm not even doing anything.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery...
Bewildering?
Oh, I just
What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Oh. So I don't know if you remember. So with Hangman's Gambit, you gotta guess the word. You're going into your mind palace. 4-letter word that starts with H. Okay, there we go. Give me. Yeah. Bro, where's the fucking art? Get the eye out of the way. I got it!
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
There isn't a single hair on my body.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Even my ass.
Yes.
Bro, I'm over here.
And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
Bah. Bah.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
This, you heard what this stupid bitch just said? Then you would remove the body.
That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
I know he's not asking why. I know he's not asking that question. He knows.
All, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever.
Wait, then that means.
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into...
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Yep.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely
Bro,
broken.
like... It's a doorknob. What do you mean?
See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Bro, his hand is so small compared to his head. And then you got Hifumi's big ass hand right next to him. The number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's only one line. Okay. Yeah, I got you. So basically, there's like multiple things that you can shoot instead of just one, like we've been having the whole time. And then at some point they'll add more bullets so that you have to.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her, and they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Fuck, that's wrong. Damn it. I just lost health. Yeah. Okay.
The incident took place. Sayaka was first. She then fled into the.
Then the killer ran, and they got into the bath. At that point, the killer had to try and because Sayaka had locked it.
That's right.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. How did you know Sayaka was in the room? You're the killer.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes. Yes. Now that you mention it, that is true.
I should say yes twice.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
He's like, I went through all that fucking trouble.
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door...
It ended up saving his ass.
That's not lucky at all!
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was?
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Right.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
Damn, he wanted to be you so bad, bro.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules?
Idiot.
You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions?
So I just skipped it.
It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so,
Makoto, why did you kill her?
well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Interesting.
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to
Yeah.
argue against me?
She was scared.
Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be
You're talking
it?
to the guy right next to you, bro. She asked me to do something particular because of how frightened she was. It was that, right? Yeah, it's that. Like, why?
I got it!
Apparently that was
Because
somehow that
Sayaka
was
was already scared, remember?
Okay, yeah.
That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Same goes for you. Oh wait, that was him. I was trying to do the ghost voice. We don't need it.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
He got mad defense.
Why would she lie
What
about
shit are you
something
talking
like
about,
that?
bitch?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility? I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appear.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
I mean, do you know what her signature looks like? Yeah, right. Yeah.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was
She was
like
horny.
her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Yeah, that's a weird thing to say.
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Here we go.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection.
It certainly would seem that way.
Shit, which one is it?
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were at, it specifically said...
Is it this?
Room.
Shit, I lost focus.
So if someone, then they would have gone to exactly
the room that
Alright, I guess, yeah.
No, it's wrong.
I was overthinking it.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on
Yeah, that's obvious.
What
You
you're
don't even have to
saying
say
is
it.
the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right? Okay, then who did it?
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
I got you, and then just and then stab her. Like, it don't make
You can
sense.
also infer as much from her note.
Yeah, we already read the note.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you've switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
Whoa.
What happened then was probably
I got a backup battery.
whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
Bro, your characters are fucking dumb, bro.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
She what with her killer? That's what it
Perhaps
sounds
the
like.
answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself.
Look, Makoto needs to not be a
Seems
pussy.
pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Do you remember one? Yeah.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there.
They have the
See?
body in the middle of the room. See, right there.
Gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from
She's
the
just-
replica sword. You barely have to touch
Junko's
that
just
stuff,
laying in the back
and
of the
it'll
room.
stick right to you.
Like, we don't need that. Just leave it there.
And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about
Oh, I
time to
forgot he was
solve
here.
this mystery.
What happened in my room? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debate. Is he gonna tell me that there's more bullets? Yeah. How do you rotate bullets? That's all I need to know. You have to combine the right... Yeah. Okay. What's the conversation about? Oh, okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's was broken is my Zono's.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it. And that's exactly what happened.
Okay, I know what it is. So it is the sheep.
When the fighting broke
So
out, the culprit grabbed it.
yeah,
That's when the first blow was dealt.
it's
Sword-based sneak
how do you
attack.
it's this? Because remember the sheep had cuts on it.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into
So
it
remember,
with
she's
something
the one
sharp.
who had the knife.
Something sharp. You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword
Yeah.
to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
I got it!
Yeah, palms were
You're
spotless.
talking about her palms, right?
That's how you hold the sword?
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean.
Her knees were weak
So
and
I
her
don't think
arms,
she ever picked
palms
up
were
the
sweaty.
sword.
I said her arms were sweaty.
How
Fucking
can
idiot.
you know that just by looking at her palms?
We just went over the glitter.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hand. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
So what do you think happened?
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
With everything that's been laid
Sorry,
out to you.
but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
Yeah, she was
I
afraid
got
of water.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower You're no different. You smell like a big
Wow.
fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Yeah, these people are into
Obviously.
these people are into some weird ass
So
shit, man.
anyway,
These kids are
Sayaka
fucked
never
up.
touched the sword, and that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on, if that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Yeah.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Yeah, bro.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from
Right.
it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
More than just that, too.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
She knew he was horny.
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Brought to you by Ballistics.
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Yes, she was.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
If
That would also
well,
explain
if she
why
were
she would
gonna
switch
live,
the
she would have swapped it
nameplates.
back.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
She knew
And
he was a
by
bitch
committing
from the
the murder
beginning.
there,
She was like,
instead
yeah,
of
I'll be
her
your
room,
assistant
That would implicate
for
Makoto.
now. And then just boom.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have
I
become
told you,
suspicious
Makoto got no
right
play,
away.
bro. She said, oh, you want to
So
sleep in the same
that's
room as
why
me?
she
Sorry, I
switched the
just
names?
need your room.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell
who
everyone
would-
they'd switched rooms.
Who would believe him?
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
He would have just died.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us,
She
asked
realized you
him
a
to switch
bitch,
rooms.
bro. You thought you was gonna get some neck? Crazy, yeah.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
But she say that in
Then
a sensual
saying
manner.
she had this all planned out.
The moment she saw that DVD, bro,
But in the end, her plan backfired.
she knew she wanted him dead
She
that moment.
launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
She's not built like that.
That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Come on,
Because...
Makoto. You going down
because-
sad, bro. Because I loved her.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer
She
to
said,
this
look,
mystery.
that bitch wasn't worth your time. I'm right in front of
If
you.
we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
I'm your real love interest. Isn't there? Wait, I got it! Okay. Okay.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Yeah, you would. Cunter. You would say there's no
There
info.
still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining, wait, what did you say?
The dying message.
This
She
is why
wrote
you're gonna
something
go
on
to
the
jail.
wall behind her, remember?
What's she-
11037. Written in her own
Like-
blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before
That's
we
his
get
measurements.
too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure
was
that
gonna say
Sayaka
millimeters.
is the one who wrote it?
Yeah.
I
See,
got it!
yo, we investigated like
index finger
4
had
hours
blood
ago. You
on
still
it.
got all the fucking.
That could only be
You already
because
know.
she used that finger to write the message.
Fool me with. What else did she use that finger
broke her
for?
right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure,
Is that
I think we can all agree
Pepto-Bismol?
Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
1738.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right?
Stop asking
You should
Chihiro
know
about
all
this
about
shit.
numbers and
She don't know.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like
Why
one
wouldn't you
letter?
just say the letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Wow.
Our little friend sounds
I can't do it. I can't, bro.
But even if that
I can only do it like
isn't
once every
N,
10 minutes.
N037 doesn't make any more sense than before.
Bro.
Rotate the image 180
She gotta tell them
degrees.
everything, bro. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
It's
Just
Owie.
the clue part and right on to who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Oh my god, it's Toko? Just a killer. Oh my god. Whoa, oh. I was like, what the fuck? Damn, I went the longest way possible. Toko. Leon S. Kennedy.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate
Simply.
the writing
The
180 degrees.
the thing that we figured out the moment we saw it.
Turn the message around. It becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
No way.
L-E-O-N.
Is it-
Or more accurately, Leon.
Sorry, my name is Leon, like you
What the
said.
hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Why would you say it's a coincidence? Why wouldn't you say this bitch set me up?
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as
You
a
know, he
result,
could have said
when you look at
Makoto
it
and her
standing
were
in
working
front of
together
her,
to set
it
him
ends
up.
up getting flipped.
And you would have convinced half
Try it for yourself
half
if
these
you
people are
want.
fucking stupid.
Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
I mean, yeah, if you write
That
them
sounds
regular.
like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
Bro, you gotta
You
take
know
that
what
Gears
I'm
of War
talking
shirt
about,
off.
right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that you tried to get rid of was the shirt.
I got it!
Got it.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Fuck. Where it was disposed of, the incinerator. Right? Or... Fuck.
Shoot!
Okay, so how? I guess. How and when?
I got it!
No, I don't know.
How the shirt was disposed of. We should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
He's gonna scream.
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There's another. Oh yeah, another. Okay, thank you for that.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have.
So the only one who could get to the person in charge of the...
And you'd have to get...
No, you're wrong!
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
Just throws glass at everyone's face.
Some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but...
But how would you use it?
Divine with it. What the fuck?
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Yeah. And then he said the fairy thing. We could have skipped that.
Had the key.
We could have skipped that.
So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Right.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
For a regular person.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
the ultimate baseball. That's the creator. He drew up this whole thing and it became real.
Baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Gah!
Do you have any idea how stupid you
You sound like
right
a
now?
fucking idiot.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball
Crazy how
star.
everyone just turned on him real fast.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit
He
it?
looked like a rooster.
Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
I think this is the comic? Yeah. I just gotta make a comic book. Okay. So... so it starts with... going to Sayaka's room. Yeah, it's a manga. I think okay, so it defends there. Okay, yeah, because then he looked back at it. I think that's like she's by the bathroom door and she runs in. Oh, no, you're right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, because he's fumbling with the door right there. Did she drop the knife at some point? Oh, this is that. Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, so that's that. So, oh, you don't use all of these. And then... is it this? Yeah, okay, no, yeah, it has to be that because she already has it. Yeah. No, you're right. You're good. Because this is kind of confusing. Now you just beat off. This. Crystal ball hand. Incredible stuff. Oh, no. I got it wrong. That goes there. Okay, it just deleted itself. I think we're...
Here's exactly what happened.
we did it. Bro.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in.
Slam.
In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the
He was
knife
trying to
she'd
dap
taken
her up.
from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
So I mean, like, Leon didn't
Finding
have the
herself
go in that room with the
Sayaka
intention of
panicked
killing
and
her.
ran into the
So like,
bathroom.
why would he finish the job? You know what I'm
The
saying?
killer
Like,
went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom
Yeah,
door got
like,
stuck easily. And there was a trick
you
to
can't get
opening
away with a not planned murder. Like, you need to really plan this shit
Sayaka
out if
knew
you're
about
gonna
that
get away with
because
it.
I told
So
her.
like,
But of course, the killer had no way of knowing.
Right.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife.
Like, if it's me, I'm running in the hallway screaming, "Ah, this bitch trying to kill me! Ah!"
And stabbed Sayaka.
Look, oh this shit! I thought she wanted neck. Like.
But with what strength
Yeah.
she had remaining, Sayaka left
I think we have a
message.
pulse. Like.
To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
She got hypothermia.
And with that, all her strength was gone.
Because she was dead.
With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to
No
make sure
pants
they
either.
got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash. They tried to burn the shirt, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate.
Sturdy.
So
10
they
toes
came
down.
up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and
I was
hit
gonna
the
say, if you-
incinerator switch.
If they have a laundry room, why not just wash your clothes?
For
But
any
probably the
normal
water don't
person,
work in there either.
that'd
I don't
be
know.
an and that's because the killer
Was the,
was the
ultimate baseball star.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Yeah.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
But I feel like
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator.
I mean, I guess you would assume.
The
I
killer
was gonna say
didn't
like
notice this,
the
and so left
shirt
behind
isn't
a
really like
piece of
proof that it's him,
indisputable
but I guess the fact that if it had gone perfectly, you would have just seen the glass and probably not thought anything about it.
Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean,
That's how
all
you
of
gotta
this
get
is
with
just
your-
a bunch of
with your voice
stupid
acting.
theories.
Just start
You
screaming.
need evidence. Where's the evidence?
Bro, we just laid out a whole bunch of evidence, bro.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to
We
acknowledge
made a
it.
comic. You didn't see my
I
manga?
guess this is as
I'm
good a
the
time as
ultimate
any to present
fanfic
the evidence that proves you did it.
creator.
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
What? This I definitely need help with. Let me put my glasses on. Okay, so this is the boss fight. Sometimes during class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you'll have to engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as BTB, BTW, BBW. During BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements. Okay, yeah. So I gotta hit the beats. Match your button presses with each tempo as they move across the screen. Press the A button to log onto the opponent's statement. Okay. Okay. Got you. Okay. And then at the end of it, They just gave you the answer right here. Do you see it? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. And then it's toolkit. Is that good luck and have fun. Yeah, we'll see if I have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room
Right.
to do it.
Everyone has, all the boys have a toolkit because Mondo said none of the boys know what to do
Instead,
with it.
they must have used something that belonged to them.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Damn, he got a vein in his head now. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if I could not fuck this up.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied.
Okay, I'm running.
Shut up. You kidding me? Not a chance.
Bro, how much health does he have?
You lied. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Where's your proof? This should prove it.
Okay, there was only one bullet. Okay. Oh, we didn't have to choose.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
I don't know. I've never touched a
That's
screwdriver
because
before.
The culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
His own.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Yeah.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now.
Right. He
I
used it on his
lost
butt.
it isn't an excuse at this point.
He's like, I need a...
Stupid.
Stupid. Oh my god. That's a Gygus from
So,
Earthbound.
you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
It's over! Jesus Christ. That's the face of a kid dying. Straight A's. Across the board. Perfect. Is that how many coins we just got? I'm about to buy mad shit.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Ooh.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
So you... Okay, so you could get in trouble for not voting for
Okay,
someone.
then who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the
I mean, we already
dreadfully
know.
wrong
We already
one?
know who it is.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Here we go. Here we go. Alright, so first trial down. We did it. We... this one was pretty hand-holdy. This... we didn't have to do voice acting, which is good, because... would have gotten fucked up. Oh, God damn it. Okay, we're back to voice acting. Uh-oh, looks like you got it right here on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada. You gotta go hard, bro. This is
Huh?
Do that with your face.
Hey, hold on.
Bro, you already accused him. I would hope you would know for a fact.
But
Yeah, I killed that ass.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
No.
So that's why. None of you are any different.
Really, what? She's the one who
I was
wanted.
just unlucky. That's all.
Okay, so easy.
Hey, come on!
He looking around the room like. Bro, what a... That was the moment you knew she was gonna kill. Look at that. Not with some bitch like you, Makoto! She said she did some terrible things. For fame?
no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She knew right then she was gonna set you up, bro. And you a simp. You fell for it. No, it wasn't. Nah. Right. Yeah. She was genuine before that. Boy, howdy. The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's descended into pure madness.
Phew.
I understand, really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
That's enough.
That's enough. She already said it, I don't know. She said, I'm wifey now. No, I'm sorry, you said wife. You said wife. Bro,
calm down.
Makoto sucks, bro. If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Hey, yo.
Wait a second! Yeah, that's it.
Bro, the moment you stop to break a door down, that's not self-defense no more. Why is it not clicking? Did it freeze? Did the game freeze? What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on. Bro, what the fuck? There's no way. I hope to God, bro. I hope to God. Because it had to have saved right where we got straight A's, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, because at least we could skip most of that. Come on, autosave. What time is it? No way.
Isn't that right?
They changed the order.
I got it.
My God. So for the YouTube, we'll probably just trim out where it crashed. Ah!
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty.
So the only one who the person in charge.
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
No, shut the fuck up, Leon. And we gotta do the comic again. And I gotta do that boss battle shit. Oh my God. You throw it. Okay. I got it. This is how we're gonna do every trial from here on out. Just. Shoot at everything.
I got it.
I got it. I got it. I got it. Not at all. I don't need. I'm killing everybody in the room. Oh my God, no, I don't need a fucking hint. The corner one, yeah. Right. The note. Okay, it didn't even. There we go.
The killer is
Speed run. We're killing it. The killer is. I'm the killer. We don't have time for all this. God, I would have blown my fucking brains out. I can't believe it crashed. Ah! I gotta put my glasses on for the boss fight now. Instead of slicing it off. I think it's a replica though. So maybe it's not like an actual blade, it's just a wooden. Shit, I let go of the B button.
And stabbed.
And stabbed. She was drained of all her energy. It was a leech seed sword. What? A leech? Bullet seed. Truth. Bullet seed of truth. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Sound like a plate. Come on, it's almost done. The killer thought he got away with it, but the killer was a bitch. And that's why you're a pussy, Leon. Yo, honestly, Makoto looked crazy in that picture in the back.
When the killer
Don't tell me how to play this shit.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied.
I'm waiting for a second thing to pop up.
You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied.
How much hearts he has?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
Bro, I did that perfect. Holy shit.
Where's your proof?
Shoot him in the.
Prove it.
I did that better than I did the first time. Holy fuck. Give me an S rank for that. Wow. Oh, that's you doing the face. I like it better that time. We might have to keep this whole thing in. Hey, we got 5 more points. We still got 79 coins though. I think we should have gotten 80, honestly. We're not. No, fuck that. Time to vote. I just gotta remember to stop exactly. What was the last thing he said? No, I just skipped it. Okay.
Hey, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, I remember that.
I was just. Hey, come on!
Oh yeah, and then he says all that about Sayaka. Yeah, and then he says something about it's time for your punishment. So when Monokuma speaks, well, actually no, not when he speaks again, because then he's gonna say, oh, the relationships and all that, blah blah. Namaste. What did? I was about to do it again.
That's enough.
Right.
Calm down.
Okay, here we go.
Punishment? You mean? Wait a sec. Yeah, that's it.
Is that okay?
Thank God. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Do you understand?
What the fuck?
So that's why.
Oh.
I'm gonna execute him myself. Swat? Uh-oh, did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. You're getting deep. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within? Bro, scared the shit out of me. I said, no way, it crashed again. Okay. We're not meant. Give me 5 seconds. Hold on. Is that this kind of justice that's awakened within you? Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Hey, come on now.
No more begging. No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Damn, they let the voice actor have his final
Now
lines.
then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No.
Damn, bro, that's what you gotta be getting when it says no like that. You gotta be screaming your ass off. Are you ready for this? This is your character, bro. 2 of your characters died. The 1,000 blows. His dick is absolutely destroyed. And he hates baseball. Yeah, now they're like, what the fuck? Even Monaco. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we're dealing with here. Look at everyone who doesn't have a reaction. Kyoko, Sakura, Chihiro is just regular crying, and then Byakuya could just not give a shit.
Extreme!
Woo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. Oh, he's alright. What's going on? I can't take it. Okay, well, y'all need to decide when you're gonna talk or not. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Pooh-hoo-hoo.
Damn you.
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us, huh?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
Why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass. Into the bed. Pooh, you must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free from the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
Oh my god, finally.
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there, just like before. Anyway, let's get to the blackened punishment. That's what everyone was waiting for.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. Are we done with this chapter yet? Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do all these voices. It's gonna sound crazy in my room. Anthony, you okay?
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's some. Hold on, I gotta keep. There's something I want to talk to you about. I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
Oh, look, we just got a new viewer. I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. Is she still whispering in his ear? Is he whispering back? Do it. No, it's a. They left.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact you can never change. But you could stop being a little bitch. I don't want to embarrass you in front of all these people, but you really fucked this one up, bro. You got no pussy out of this. You got no play. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
However,
Even if you can't ask her. Now I'm gonna whisper again.
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
so...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Definitely that.
Certainly.
No, you're right. I'm wrong. But yeah. Don't listen to me. Yeah, you're right.
Anyway...
She was a selfish bitch. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, but she did both. Which is why her plan succeeded. Her hesitation attracted failure. A failure like you.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Bro, are the police in your room? It was flashing blue and red in your... Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. You know what I mean, you fucking idiot. You weren't even that close to Leon. Oh no, that's her talking stuff. Instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. Did you hit? How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Do you know the line? Do you know the line? The ultimate psychic.
What?
Huh? Oh my god. ¡Ay, bendito pobrecito! And that's what he's zoinking in his room right now. Hold up. We're down to 12. No one even cares that Junko's dead. Did we save? Hell yeah. 1 is the loneliest number. Finish chapter 1. We haven't saved since 3 o'clock. Well, we didn't start playing again until 7 o'clock. Yeah. Okay, so we're that was chapter 1, and that was trial 1. How's you feeling? How's you what? How you feeling? Okay, right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Right. All right. Well, I mean, so far, we both started with 8 characters each, and 2 of yours are dead. I'm down to 7. Yeah, yeah. Now you're starting to see where it turns, because I spent that whole after the execution part, just I was the only one doing the voice acting, and I'm like, fuck. But at least you still have like the interesting ones. Like you still have your interesting ones. You have Taka and Sakura. Yeah, yeah. So I got a lot of making up for it. That the second person changes every time. Yeah, yeah. So they just give the game away right there. How do I? No, I'm skipping dialect. I'm trying to go to the. All right, I was trying to go to the main menu so that you could see the main menu changes, but it is what it is. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know the next time we'll continue this, but I'm glad we at least got to complete chapter 1. That's right. Well, the main storyline is done. It's just now it's the extras, the epilogue I gotta clear. And we got some followers and some viewers out of it today, so that was pretty surprising and cool. Like we thought, oh, Arceus is gonna be the one that was gonna. It was Dangan. People came to see Danganronpa. Yeah. Or yeah. Alright. So I guess for YouTubers, we're gonna end right now. Goodbye. No. Catch you guys in hope you guys doing well. Hope you enjoying this. You know, our usual ending. I don't know. My outros are fucking dog water. But yeah. Hope you guys stick around for the next part or watch any of our other stuff. So that's it. And we'll catch you in the next video whenever that is. So peace out.